At the very most basic level of understanding your consumers and what they're thinking when they purchase your products, you have a heart purchase versus mind purchase, or heart versus mind, or another level of emotion versus cognitive. Emotional purchases are purchases that people make based on their emotions. They make them because they're rushed, or they're happy, or they're sad. If you think of products that people purchase, maybe like chocolate ice cream when they're having a stressful day. I remember one time for myself, I was at a camera shop and I got all excited because of all the cameras and I just bought it. There's no research involved. There's no thoughts involved. It's just a simple purchase based on your emotions. I'm going to actually attach a link to the bottom of the screen that you can use for Heart to see a commercial that they show. The other example is Mind. Mind is oftentimes considered like a utilitarian product, products that are purchased through research. And the example that we have here is Progressive. Insurance is a perfect example of a research-based product. When people buy insurance, they don't think about, oh, I'm so attached to this brand or I'm so attached to that brand. They research everything about that brand. They compare the good and the bad of both of them. And then they buy the one that they think is the best. So again, if you think of Progressive actually brings you to their website to compare themselves to other brands. Lawnmowers are another example. You buy the best one. Dishwashers. No one goes and says, oh, that dishwasher looks beautiful, I'm going to buy it. They buy the one that, through their research, works the best. So if you think of heart versus mind, you think about the products that are purchased through thought or through emotion. And through your research, you can understand when consumers buy your product, are they comparing it to other brands, or is it an emotional purchase? Is it the heart versus the mind? This is the very basics of understanding your consumers, and this is why market research is so valuable to your company. The next two are high involvement versus low involvement. As you can see, high involvement generally means products that take more research. The one unique thing about high involvement is that it can be short-term or it can often be long-term. Maybe something that lasts years. If you think about a new car, people spend years researching the different types of cars out there before they finally make their purchase, or a vacation is another example. These types of purchases take a long time. The one funny thing, though, is that high involvement purchases are based on very expensive products. But now with the internet, things are changing, and high involvement and low involvement are becoming much more similar. Low involvement products could often be considered like gum. Or anytime you go to the convenience store or gas station or Target or Cub or any other supermarket, when you check out, there's always products that are sitting right next to the cashier. Those are all low involvement products that people buy without thinking. You don't compare, you don't go on Google, you don't look at this, you don't look at that, you just grab it to go. They're low involvement. Generally, they're cheaper products, $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, but they're easy to use. And it doesn't matter if you get a good one or a bad one. You just kind of grab what you know going off your past experiences.